Welcome back, guys. This is Bomb Biographies number 2. So today what we're going to do is we're going to test out a couple of embed placements, and we're also going to see what polysorbate 20 versus polysorbate 80 does to a bath bomb. And I also wanted to try out some colorants and see what micas versus lakes do, because I wanted to share with you guys a downfall I had. We love those downfalls, don't we? So I've had so much fun making bath bombs, and it's been just such a fun experience to put them in the tub and watch them do all this crazy stuff, and you're like, I made that. It feels pretty awesome. I'm not gonna lie, like, it's pretty cool to see everything. But I had a setback. I still am not sure what my base bath bomb mix has in it, but I definitely think I like the glycerin and the class. I haven't even made any bath bombs today, so I haven't had any rubbing alcohol in my face. I made these adorable, it's falling apart, embarrassing Valentine's Day bath bombs. Hot pink embeds in them. And these hot pink embeds are made with a lake powder, and I was under the impression with the research that I've done that you do not need polysorbate in your bomb mix if you are using a lake powder. However, I'm going to demo the bath bomb for you guys so you can see what happens to the tub, and it's not pretty. I will tell you that. I tried to like dribble some polysorbate 20 on it to make it so that the embeds would disperse. And I think I either used too much pink lake powder, or B, you need polysorbate in your lake mixes as well as your mica mixes, because I was under the impression you only needed to add poly to your mix if you were using a mica colorant. However, I didn't use any polysorbate in this bomb mix, and I'll show you what it does to the tub in a second. So you can start off the video with that, and then we're going to make a few different bath bombs. We're going to make 4 total, one that has polysorbate 20 in it and a mica powder, one with polysorbate 20 with a lake powder, one with polysorbate 80 and a mica powder, and one with polysorbate 80 and a lake powder, and we're going to see what the difference is between them. So I am so open to suggestions. If you guys have any, if you're a more experienced bath bomb maker and you know why this is happening, and whatever happens when we get done with the bombs, if you have any kind of suggestions or comments or questions, I don't know how many questions I can answer, but if you have anything to say, please comment, please subscribe, and let's get going with our polysorbate 20 versus polysorbate 80 mica lake experiment video. Let's do it! It's the eye of the tiger, it's the... Okay. So here we are with our little heart, and I'll show you guys what it looks like fizzing, and then I'm going to show you what it looks like after it's fizzed out, and then what happens when I drain the tub. Okay folks, so this is what the tub looks like, and it's really pretty, and it was all pink champagne and so on and so forth. So you can mix it all together and everything looks really pretty. And it's a really nice exfoliating bath bomb, but you'll see, hopefully I'm not in the way of the camera, look at that. All that stuff on the side there. So mixed up all my bath bomb there to get this really pretty water. And now I'm gonna empty the tub out and show you exactly what is left behind that is bugging me. Okay, I'm going manual right now, but I wanted to show you guys, and mind, my tub is like at least 200 years old, so and I live in a really like not well taken care of house, so mind that. But do you see the ring and the crap that's left behind from the bath bomb that I just had? So that, I just drained my tub, and unfortunately that's all left behind. It's pretty easy to wipe up, but again, like I say, I don't want my customers to have to clean their tub. So let's see if polysorbate with the lake powders helps this process. Right on. Okay, so here we are. We have our basic balm mix here with our baking soda and a little bit of citric acid, Epsom salts, cornstarch, and some cream of tartar. This is the dry ingredients we got going on here. So I listened, got my mask on, because yeah, this stuff does not feel good when it hits your throat. Okay, we got a nice balm mix going there. Okay guys, so I'm going to move on to my wet ingredients. I've let the scent and the dry ingredients sit for a little while now, so I feel like they're pretty well absorbed in that dry mix. And so I'm going to move on. I'm going to move on to putting in the oils and stuff like that. So let's do that. This has got vegetable glycerin and castile soap in it too. But I'm not adding poly yet because that's our big experiment, is seeing what poly does with the colorants. Smells really good. Of course, I don't know. Who doesn't like the smell of eucalyptus? I'm like, who doesn't like the smell of eucalyptus? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that looks real good, Chino. Yeah, looks and feels great. Okay, so I'm gonna split these up. Okay guys, so I've got, this is my polysorbate 20, and I'm going to add my mica colorant. The other polysorbate blend, we're gonna add this blue lake to and see what happens. So I'm just gonna add a little teeny tiny bit. Yeah, that's boring. I'm just gonna take you guys along for the ride. It's not very purple, is it? I'd rather it be purpler. Yeah, I'm gonna keep going. Blech. We're really no fun unless we can like entertain ourselves. God, I'm like, what's gonna happen? All right, to be safe and not sorry, that is what I'm going to do. The last thing I want is to permanently stain my tub a purple. Okay, so I'm gonna make one bath bomb with this. I'm going to throw in some hot pink embeds. I threw a little bit of polysorbate on the top of those embeds, and it seems like it's helping with the, you know, residue problem. So, past the point of no return. God, I hate this part. Alcohol is the worst smelling substance in the whole entire world. I absolutely just can't stand it. It's just so gross. Fine, just alcohol. God, that just seems like such a boring purple, doesn't it? I think I'll feel more comfortable adding more polysorbate, or I'm sorry, more mica to the one with polysorbate 80, but since this is only polysorbate 20, I'm like, I'm just gonna hold up on that. Mix her up good luck. Alright, I'm gonna keep doing this and I'll be back. Okay guys, so this is what I've done. These are the embeds I'm packing. This is, according to what I watched on YouTube, this is how you're supposed to do it. You're supposed to make a little square in between, or in the middle of this, and then pack her in. So gosh, it's gonna work, right? It's gonna work. It's gonna be great. I'm trying to take all the tools and tricks that, all these gorgeous YouTube people have provided. I mean, it's really awesome. There's so many people that help, it's cool. I've noticed after watching a lot of my YouTube stuff, I say entirely too much. Okay, we go. Shove those two ends together, and I usually take them out and go pull them out. And I usually clean that guy up. And then we are just going to see, aren't we? So there is our mica polysorbate 20 blend. Okay guys, so now we're going to move on to I know there's still some purple residue in there from the mica, but I'm not going to worry too much about that. So we'll try a blue lake powder and see if the polysorbate 20 helps. I mean, you just don't really, it's hard because you don't really know how much to use with these guys. And the lakes just seem like they really consume this mixture a lot more than the micas do. So I'm assuming that these lake powders really, a little bit goes a long way, whereas the micas, I think you have to use quite a bit more to get what you want. You can't always get what you want. I thought I'd just show you guys real quick too. This is what I'm going to do with this lake one, with the embed, so we'll see what that does in the tub. Who knows? It might not do anything cool, but it'd also be nice to know where the placement of these embeds, what that does, Okay guys, so this is my polysorbate 80 blend that I've made. This is going to be the mica. Again, we're going to try this cyber grape, but I'm going to add like quite a bit of it. There's probably other bath bomb makers watching this being like, no! But I suppose I'll learn my lesson, right? I don't know, I watch other bath bomb maker videos and I watch them just dump colorant in and I'm like, cool. I want to do that too. Yeah, wouldn't that be horrible if I really did like legit like stain my tub? No, no good. That would really suck. Not that it's the most beautiful tub in the world, but whatever. Okay. I'll be back and show you what I do with the embeds on this one. So for this one, guys, I decided just to put one big dark blue embed, or I'm sorry, light blue embed in there, and we'll see if it does anything cool. I'll be back in the next one with my blue lake and whatever embed I put in that one. This is polysorbate 80, by the way. Okay guys, so this is my last one that I'm going to do. This is polysorbate 80 and it's the lake powder. And oh my gosh, you guys, that last bath bomb that I made with the mica, with polysorbate 80, I think I lost about 9 embeds in that thing. I could not get it to pack. So we will see. I mean, like every time I got the two ends together, they'd crumple and then like half that whole embed that I'd put in there was in the mix. And so I just finally gave up and put like one of these dark blue embeds in there that looks like this color, but we'll see what that one looks like. It was like not having it. It was like, no, I don't want to stay together. Get out of my face, you stupid lady. Okay, so the next time I'll see you is going to be in the bathroom. I don't know how many times you say that in your life. Testing out these polysorbate versus poly polysorbate 20 versus polysorbate 80 versus mica versus lakes. Who does stuff like this? Only me. I'll see you soon. Hi guys, so we're back and we have our first bomb here, which is the polysorbate 20 with the mica purple powder. And this one, if you'll remember, has the embeds in it that make that little square in the middle. So it's got 4 embeds in it in the middle. And let's see what it looks like. Look at that gorgeous water. Still a little bit. Super pretty. Alright, I'm going to drain the tub and see if we have any residue. Okay guys, so bum diggity dog, look at this. You see all that freaking residue that is on this tub? Unfortunately, I mean, look at all that. Yuck. So I'm going to turn on the shower head and see if any of it washes down, but ooh. A little bit. Unfortunately, looks like the stuff on the bottom of the tub is going away, which is awesome, but I think that mica colorant did get on the side of the tub, unfortunately. I've got this handy dandy. This is just dish soap, and I think basically, watch me fall in the tub, but it really does wipe up pretty easily here with just dish soap. It's not like it's, you know, like you're having to re-clean your tub. It really does clean up really nicely and goes down the drain. So, a few seconds, really not bad. Okay, so we'll move on in a minute. Hi guys, so here we are again. This next one that we're gonna do is that blue lake. This is the lakes that we did with this one, and the embeds were those little guys, and they were just stacked one right on top of another, so it's like flat circle, flat circle. They're just laying in there. So this is lakes with polysorbate 20. Let's see what it looks like as I knock over the camera. It's fine. Oh my gosh. Look at the color of this water, you guys. Shut up. So pretty. Oh my god, so pretty. Polysorbate 20 again. It's like, I don't know what you want me to do with this embed, yo. Kind of just spitting chunks of it out, like pink, 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 pink. See that pink? There's my pink. Okay, well that's the polysorbate 20 with the lake powders. Looks like it's still fizzing a little bit here, but for the most part it's pretty much all fizzed out. So let's drain the tub and see if there's any residue left with this one. Okay guys, so I just drained the tub from our blue lakes and this is what we got left over. I'm gonna pop on the shower and see if it just rinses right down or if it needs to be wiped out. Well, looks like it washes right down the drain. Lakes 1, mica 0. Alright guys, we are almost done. So this is this is polysorbate 80 for this guy, and remember this is the one that I said we put that big light blue embed in, but when I came back I said, oh well, it broke, and then I tried a bunch of other ones that broke, and then so there is just one kind of medium-sized dark blue embed in this, and it's just one, but there's also a gajillion pieces of other embeds in the mix around the bomb. So this is kind of just a free-for-all, and we're going to see what the heck this one looks like. So this is polysorbate 80 mica purple. Wow, that one dissolved really fast. Okay, well that was polysorbate 80 with mica and about 9 billion pieces of other embeds. But as you can see, I'm not even going to show you the after effect of the tub, because look, it's already definitely still does leave a residue. So I don't know if that means I need to add more polysorbate 80 or if that means I need to add, you know, some other thing. But so the micas are definitely leaving the residue. It looks like it just kind of comes back anyway. So micas are not, I'm not impressed with them. Pretty color of the water, but still, probably just have to wipe it up afterwards. Not that big of a deal, but still, like, eh. Alright, it's the final countdown, you guys. So this is the last one we've got. This is the Lakes with the polysorbate 80. And this one has got the triangle design of the embeds on the inside, makes the triangle. So, let's stick it in and see what it does. I'm not really noticing much of a difference between polysorbate 80 and polysorbate 20, but we'll see what it does with this one. Got a really awesome color again, and looks like a few of those embeds are still fizzing out. You know, guys, the biggest thing I'm noticing about these two different polysorbates, they're making the bombs fizz quicker. The polysorbate 80 is really making the bombs go out faster. Polysorbate 20 doesn't really make these bombs fizz out super fast, but holy cannoli, I mean, see, that's what happens. That's great. It doesn't look like there's any residue in this one. We still got a couple pieces of embeds left, but man, that bomb sure did fizz out fast. So I guess my vote is polysorbate 20 and lake powders. And that's all I have to say. So let me know how you like the video. It's, you know, easy to comment, it's easy to subscribe, and let me know if you want to see anything else. Have a great night, and thanks for watching.